right up here. You can see there's the pond. Diane. Say hi, Diane. Say hi. Fountain. Fountain is a must. That promotes oxygen. But this is what covers our pond basically every spring. It's really gross. It's usually green, and after we put chemicals, copper sulfate in the pond, then it turns brown as it dies. Because if not, you're taking it out, but it keeps reproducing itself. This is up on the bank where we skipped it out. It looks like it is an algae, and it's highly toxic to animals. And I think it's caused by farm runoff, crop runoff. Sometimes different chemicals get airborne onto the trees around the pond, and then you trim your grass and stuff around your pond. And now this right here, I don't know what this is. I have to ask and find out for you. It's new to me. But there's Nate over there, he's dipping it out. You have to manually dip all this stuff out once it's in there. This whole pond was covered. Okay, I'm going to show you how, when the algae dries, if you just leave it there for a day or two, when it dries, it's about half dry. It's like paper. You just pick it up. When we get it out of there, it is so heavy, really heavy. Like, I bet we've dipped out 2,000 pounds of it today, and when it was dry, it would probably weigh 50 pounds. So if you just wait a day or two, it just flakes right up, and a pitchfork works great for that. A pitchfork and then a rake. So we have to clean that up too. Part of it too. See this stuff here? Look, it's like paper. Isn't it weird? So weird. I have a piggy, potbelly pig that likes to get in the pond. I like to swim in it. I get mine clean enough to swim in, even take a bath. Within another week or two, and I get bluing in it. I'm just going to show you how I dip this out. Ready? Oh, it's very slippery. Now, today the wind blew over here, so it makes it easy. Just pull it out. See how it was green, but it's turning brown where it's dying. So it'll stop forming if we keep that chemical in here. It'll stop it forming. Sometimes you gotta get some cattails out that might help cause it. You don't ever want to put any dead fish into your pond, or scraps, or like anything. Put anything in your pond. In our pond lives our pets, so you can believe we treat the water supply just like we would our kids. So this will blow over. We'll get that out. A fountain or an underwater irrigation is a must for keeping oxygen in there. And this algae blocks the oxygen. Oh, also, when you get your copper sulfate to put in, you mix that up and you'll treat one corner of your pond. And then you'll wait like 5 to 7 days and do the other side so you don't kill your fish. Because it messes with the pH levels a little bit. That's another thing that causes the algae. Well, the algae can be caused by, if they say your pond has turned over. And if your pond has turned over, it's due to the pH getting imbalanced so much. And I don't know for sure about that. But I do know I see ponds around us nearby that has this on it. And then I see some that I know nobody's there treating or nothing, and that doesn't. I don't know. And Nate's using a dip net, which gets every bit of it, because when I'm scraping the top off, it's not getting underneath. But that requires a lot of muscle. So to clean your pond up, get you A rake like this, B, some muscle like that, and C, some copper sulfate. You get that at Orscheln's or Scott Hardware store. See, over here we have some cattails. We pull a bunch of those out every year. They go crazy. You can buy some killer for them. I haven't ever. This stuff is so nasty. Okay. And so Nate says we don't need to be doing this here before long. Why is that? They should be nesting. And they'll nest over here in the cattails and around the bank. So, but hopefully we won't have any more. When do fish nest? Different fish at different times? In May? Is that different in every state? Yeah. This water feels warm, surprisingly, and we've only had not even a week of decent weather to even come outside in shorts. So when do catfish nest? Really? Oh, it's nice to have them all to take turns like that. There's no vacancy. No vacancy. I can tell you there's no vacancy in this pond. We've put about 160 catfish in here in the last couple of years. We've caught. And then a friend caught 3 bass. Plus it's been crappie and bullfrogs. Alright, next we're going to go mix up copper sulfate. By the way, I hunt driftwood. Reptiles, tons of it. This is how close my pond is to my front door. Pretty nice. Okay, this is how we've got our pond looking now. There's still some algae along the outer edges over there in the cattails, and so I'll put some more copper sulfate in on that side. But for the most part, it's clear enough to put the dye in, which is my favorite. The dye really makes a difference. I mean, I was swimming this pond today. So here's some of the stuff that we've raked out. It's after it dries. Turns into nothing. We still rake it up off the bank because we do like to keep it looking nice. We can't possibly keep all of this. I've got 4 acres here. I think I've got 2.5 acres of blackberries. Yeah, ride your 4-wheeler and pick blackberries. I've got a creek down there. I inherited this place, actually, taking care of my dear friend that had colon cancer. All right, so the wind is blowing today toward that, toward the east end of the pond. So I will put the blue dye in from this side so that it can blow and spread throughout. Have gloves on. One day I wanted to put the blue dye in so bad. I had a very important appointment. And I just ran out here and put it in with no gloves on. I had to go with blue hands. Yeah. Lesson learned. Okay, so I really got to get a GoPro. If I could just get some likes and subscriptions to get my GoPro. So much other stuff I want to show you guys. Okay, so this is supposed to treat like 1 acre, this bottle. I would love to have 2 bottles of it at once if I could afford it. They make turquoise, blue, black. That's all that I've seen. It's a wonder they don't have neon colors. See how that's. This is totally safe. Totally safe. 100% safe. I'm using crystal blue lake and pond colorant. Treats 1 acre of water, 4 to 6 feet deep. Well, I ended up on the east side of it anyway. I didn't want to pour it in where I still need to put the copper sulfate. I don't want the dye to waste on top of that algae over there. No sense dyeing that stuff, huh? Well, hopefully today I can show you some fish we have in here. Rinse it out, try to rinse it out and get every bit of it. Sometimes if I want something to slowly disperse, I might put some more water in this and poke a few holes in it and just throw it out there for several days. Anyway, that's how I do that. One of our healthy fish we caught over the pond.
Just let him go. Gone.
Algae free. Algae free. I wanted to show you all after I put the bluing in it. So that got a shade of blue. I like to have some more in it, but yeah, all the algae's gone. It was less than a week.